Alright. It's about time that we do the Mirror Dungeon 3 hard for the week, I think. Using the new stuff from Walpurgis Night. As far as what gimmick we're going to focus on, probably none of them, because I'm going to just run Walpurgis stuff well just to grab this. First aid kit, skeletal crumbs, works for me. Oh, you don't have, they start, that's right, they start with no rest bonus, that's unfortunate. Oh well. But basic idea I have is, we're just going to run the new stuff, and we're also going to run stuff from the previous Walpurgis Night. I'll run burn sooner or later. I want to run the new guys first and foremost, that's the thing. I do want to run a full burn team, but I'll do that in time. You know? So yeah, running you, and you. And then one other person, we'll do you, since you're relevant to, you know, the strategies that we need to actually clear with Green Dawn. That'll probably work well enough. Actually, are our levels fine? Yeah, our levels are good enough. Actually, we could spend some of the tickets we just got, though. Yeah, let's do that first and foremost. Now I've got everyone level 40, so we can actually do the thing. You and you guys are the new units. You're really good. Burn unit, Dark Flame is basically burn count spent, Magic Bullet funny. You know how it is. And, you're like G-Corp Gregorish, Rupture with a lot of healing type stuff. Semi-tanky, but only semi. And we're doing you because you're old, and you because you've got Regret. Which is, you know, that too. And we're doing you. Try to clear hard mode. I constantly get like 10 to 4 left, unfortunately. And you gotta spam egos. That's the secret. Like genuinely, by turn 4 or something, you should be using Blind Obsession and Sunshower like every turn. And like just that's the secret, I guess. Kind of a lame secret, that's for sure, but that's how I did it. And I first tried it thanks to that, too. And we'll have to see how much benefit we get from Magic Bullet Otis here. I guess that's the one issue I have, is the fact that it takes a while to build up her funny bullets. Or wait a minute. Oh, did something happen? Oh, here's Detonate Magic Bullet, though. Oh, because Otis was low at SP, it also hit, Dawn. Well, Yisung just reused one skill? Huh? Reuse a skill? Do you mean in... What do you mean by that? Like, are you still doing Green Dawn stuff? And you reuse the skill somehow? Because if so, that really shouldn't happen. I don't know. Something weird might have happened. Sure, he didn't just have 2 skill slots and use the same skill twice? Sounds like something went wrong. Can't say what, though. Ooh, this is good early on. We get more choices when it comes to downsides. That's really good. Pierce is better, yeah. I guess the thing is, on our team, we do have, like, a fair bit. We've got some blunt. We've got some blunt. I guess, yeah, that's right. Skill 1 and 2 are blunt. We actually don't have a lot of Pierce. You're full Pierce. We don't have a lot of Slash, I guess. I guess you're Slashy. Your Pierce. Okay. We've got a fair bit of all the status, or of all the damage types, really, I guess. So what damage type we take for as far as enemies concerned doesn't really matter too much, as long as we avoid later Pierce encounters. Oh yeah, also Pierre Jack Announcer. Very wacky one. Unfortunately, did not get lucky enough to get Malkuth Announcer. I'll get it in time, though. His speed doesn't want to run his blood steep in Sun Shower. You'll know where he used 2 blood steeped in 1 Sun Shower, like, No idea then, huh? Sounds like something zany happened on your screen, and I don't know how it happened. Interesting, though. Doubled up on blood steep. Interesting. Maybe there was some weird... Maybe there was like a new skill duplicating bug in the game for all we know, and you accidentally triggered it. Maybe you've accidentally discovered it. I don't know. Sounds silly, though. Magic bullet? Gun. Good stuff. Dark Flame does like a comedically little amount of damage without any burn. Although the good thing about Dark Flame is the fact that it also reduces defense level, so it's still good even without the burn stuff. That's nice. That's probably like a good way to go about doing like a burn adjacent status effect, is doing it so yeah, it benefits from burn a lot, but also even without burn it still does something for you. Enhance gifts, nothing to enhance, nothing to fuse then. We just wait for the shop. So that we can get various things. Hopefully we can get more bullets on Otis, because that would be funny to just spam it a little harder.
최선을 다해보지. 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야? 피워보지.
These guys resist Pierce, so we're not doing too much damage for stuff like that. That's fine. We don't have too much Pierce, though. That's the thing. I mean, we do have a lot of Pierce, but it's not too predominant that it's, like, ruining us, I don't think. Wow. Not quite to the degree. I know everyone loves, like, the WoW Pierre says in, Ruina. That's similar, but not quite to the extent. I wonder, I haven't actually been reading their lines. I'm so used to ignoring the announcers entirely that I just have not been paying attention to it, despite it being new stuff. Thoughts on Go Notice? Really fun ID. The actual mass text feels pretty, like, normal most of the time. It would take a long fight to actually, make it a 7 target. It seems really manageable, though. That's the kind of thing I'm surprised by. The sanity loss is pretty, like... It's pretty, like, minimal, all things considered. I say that now, and I'm probably going to shoot all my allies at some point against, like, a later boss or something, but still. Seems really strong, more burn IDs, and it's a burn ID that really does not... it's like Grip Sinclair in the fact that it is a burn ID, but you can play it like it's not a burn ID and still be fine. The Liu IDs you kind of have to play like burn IDs for them to really have like decent rolls or anything. But stuff like Grip Sinclair has burn, but you know, on non-burn teams he still has a lot to bring to the team. Similar kind of situation with Magic Bullet Otis. Okay, what do we want here? Power up. Damage taken down. Max HP up. Defense level up. Let's see. Max HP up is rough. I mean, defense skill based power up is kind of scary, but it's relatively bearable. I'm just really guessed. Sun helping run like that time. The Mario 64, the space particle Mario 64 speedrun, yeah. When like a space particle gamma ray like hit like a Nintendo 64 in such a right way that it teleported Mario up into the air, and it's unduplicatable because it's insane, and like that happened even once, let alone, you know, making it actually usable. Yeah, funny stuff. Take less damage defense. I'll just take Green Spirit though. It's a little risky to give them better evades, but I think I can handle it. How were the rolls? Oh, pretty good. I got Magic Bullet Otis within 21 pulls, I believe. So things went pretty well. I got the Pure Jack announcer. I did not get the Malkuth announcer, unfortunately. I'll try and make sure I get it sooner or later, though. It's kind of important. It's crucial. So we can give Otis another Magic Bullet Fire. Excellent. More gun. More gun. But yeah, thoughts on Meat Dawn? I didn't actually use her too much in the Green Dawn because she doesn't work as well as, like, say, the rest of the team did. So I can't say for sure yet. Seems like a fun enough unit to use. Stagger Threshold is pretty good. Like, it's 2 Stagger Thresholds, but the first one's around halfway. That's decent, at least for a 2 Stagger Threshold one. Looks kind of like a 3 Stagger Threshold, that the leftmost one's just been deleted from, like, Mirrored and 2 stuff. It's been $25 to get gun out. It's the only cool thing you got, other than Regret Merceau, but you wanted the announcers. Yeah. Unfortunate. I did like what? I think I did like 160 pulls in total, which sounds like a lot, but like all of that was free lunacy. I didn't spend a single dollar on the pulls I did today, which is nice, especially given last time. Long as keeping one lane of illusion second turn. Now you'll stack a soda also if possible. You can do that either way. The AC, yeah. It's always nice to just kind of spam E if you don't need them because they will carry. If you activate an ego but don't get the chance to use it because all enemies die, you just save it for next turn, and then you can use it there. It's pretty nice. Gambling addictions, you don't save your lunacy. Fair enough. I've got a mirror dungeon addiction, so I have enough shards to not have to gamble most of the time. Of course, I still do like a good gamble from now and then, but I've got a different, more deep-rooted addiction, that being to unnecessary grinds. Someone's gonna notice that you're happy. Yeah, I think so too. If I don't get the Malchus now, so I'm not too concerned. I think I will though in time, because I'm like 30 pulls away from being able to use Ideality together. Pirate Greg's passive work on this? What does Pirate Greg's passive do? I know LCCB's does. Which one? What's Pirate Gregor's support passive? Out of the most points each enemy gain 1. No, Pirate Gregor's. You know, LCCB Ryoshi's is passive. Pirate Gregor's support passive does not do anything. No. Gregor's support passive is a poise one. You're thinking LCCB Ryoshi's, and yes, it does work, which makes it so you can do 50% more damage with whenever you use the 7 ammo skill 3. That's funny. God, how are you doing? How's the Otis IDs? Is it worth uptime Otis E.G.O? I'm doing great. Good to see. The Otis ID seems really powerful, that's for sure. It's a very fun one, too. And it looks super cool. Is it worth uptying your Otis E.G.O? I don't know if Otis E.G.O is worth uptying for the most part. She's got some decent things, like notably like Ebony Stem. Her Sun Shower can be pretty good. Yasun Yanni can be pretty good. Ebony Stem can be pretty good. None of it's like really... Uptying E.G.O, there's really only like 5 E.G.Os you particularly need to uptie. Oh yeah, it's always Zippo in that situation. I was just reading chat and thinking, here we're gonna burn game. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do like tomorrow. I guess 2 days from now, technically. Whatever it is. What was passive triggered? Oh, you were actually tired of Pirate. I thought you were really speaking. I think it would though, yeah. If Otis has the most poise... No, it wouldn't. Otis passive, she spends all the poise immediately. If Otis has the most poise through E.G.O gifts, then it could trigger, but otherwise she's never gonna have the most poise. Because her poise has no, count, so it only lasts a single attack, and because it's before attack, there's no chance, unfortunately. And Pirate Gregor's passive is just a pierce damage. It's nice. You could just use, if you're really looking for a support passive like that, you can just use based on. I haven't been thinking with the Otis passive too much. That is a cool thing. It is a repeat of, you know, the joke with 7 Ishmael a little bit, but that's fine. It's funny. So I'm okay with it. It also, you know, fits here. Where, you know, the fact that 7, Faust gets, you know, the poise is just kind of a random thing. But in this case, it's because of the smoke pipe. Which is a funny way to go about doing it, that's for sure. I think there's going to be a lot of people that have trouble with Green Dawn, though. That's going to be how it is. It's active blind obsession for turn 10, yeah. Awesome sauce. Yeah, because once again, if you don't have spammable 7 target pierce mass attack, you're definitely gonna be in potentially a little bit of bother for Green Dawn. I mean, I guess you could also use, you know, big pierce or blunt mass attack, but there's not really any of them. All the really funny high target mass attacks are pierce already, so yeah. Over for the Dawn thing's nice. Love to hear it. Love to hear them being brutally murdered. You know what? Let's just shoot them. Let's just shoot these guys. I think they have it coming. We'll lose some sanity for it, but that's fine, because we also, like, kill them. So we're probably fine. Yeah, we still feel a little full. Nice. But god, the animation's so cool. It's just it's magical. It's Fryshoe. It's one of the best Abnos, and for good reason.
제압을 준비합니다.
Let me see. Same blind perception ish only dealt 1 damage because they simply died too fast. Yeah. For the one challenge that requires you to kill 7 people with a single ego, you really have to be actively going for it, it feels like, because otherwise you're not going to get a chance to. Value patience, hello. Magic Bolt Otis is very funny. And you know, what more is there to say? Are the new stages survival fights? No, they're kind of the opposite. They're kill as many enemies as you can within the time limit. They're kind of like rush type things. Like you need to kill. I mean, you can play it like a survival thing, but to get the most rewards, you need to kill as many enemies as possible in a short time period. It's kind of like a time rush type thing. What do you call it? Something like that. Hermit Space did more damage than Magic Bolt Otis at all. Yeah, I could definitely see that happening. She's a little bit conditional with her, you know, power, but it's fun. Yizang just did 707 damage. Yeah. That's also something you need to keep in mind, and that's the fact that Sun Shower is kind of stupid. And it is a lot of damage and very spammable. Definitely benefits his damage output a little bit. Refused. I was genuinely considering to put it on. Her skill 1 goes hard. It does. Her everything goes hard. Her skill 1, you know, kind of rolling a 17 on a skill 1 if target is 9 burn is it's a little bit strong, just a little bit. But we can shoot this thing. That's nice. Well, to the shredder. Highest rank skill 1 in the game right now potentially. Yep. Little bit funny. Although it doesn't have it doesn't have the actual ammo shenanigans, so it's not interesting as far as I'm concerned. Okay, this is all of max HP 5%. Nebulizer, but enemies deal 15% more damage. Final power. I feel like I gotta. Base power +1, final power +1, offense level +3. Those ones are scary. 50% more damage is also very scary, but only if they hit us. And we get Nebulizer, which is poise. We can also get Pride Absolute Resonance pretty decently with this team, I think. Enhanced gifts, we can get Nebulizer buffed. Now it's only Pride Resonance. And we can... could do this. Nah. Oh, you, can we do your thing? Nope, we cannot. Okay, Sinclair, you're getting crushed by this guy. You actually almost did. That's fine. He's fine if you fail his check, because it only does damage to one guy. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Roll higher than 7 Ryoshu or Ryoshu are the same. And their skill 1s, I think. I forget their exact number of their skill 1s. But, like, I think higher. I know Reindeer Ishmael is kind of stupid of a skill 1. And that's a 4+5. That's a 14. Yeah, it's only 14. I thought it was... Reindeer Ishmael is a 14. And, 7 Ryoshu is... Ryoshu is a 12 for a skill 1, yeah. Definitely higher than that. That's assuming ideal conditions, though. But when the ideal conditions, our target needs to have a whopping total of 9 burn potency. Let's just say it's pretty accurate. It's pretty easy to trigger. Okay, gunshot. We get to shoot 3 people with this one. And Taikyu guys are weak to the pierce, so they're very dead. You shall nibble thee. We haven't actually seen Dawn take a bite. We need to get Dawn below half HP for her to take a bite out of someone, is the unfortunate thing, because otherwise Whirlwind not only has 3 coins. The actual bite is the 4th coin you only get if you're below half HP when you use it. I feel like we gotta see that sooner or later. There's a decent chance it happens like naturally though, that's true. Okay, yeah, you've got a 4 target on a single guy. Hurting Yi-Sung in one turn using Blind Obsession the next seems like a good strategy for 7 kills, could be. I just kind of like maxed out support passives to help Sun Shower on Yi-Sung to a stupid degree and then just killed with it by using it back to back. Used it one turn, then the next turn I killed 7 things with it thanks to getting the Sloth power up and the Sloth damage and all that stuff. On top of a bunch of passives that helped, like Magic Bullet Otis's passive that buffs E.G.O damage and stuff like Ping Tang Hong Lu, base Rodion to buff Heads coins, and I also had base Dawn to buff Pierce damage. There's a lot of stuff you can do to buff attacks, and those aren't things that apply like only to Sunshine or Yi-Sung, but that's just what I went with for it. Blind Obsession could also do it pretty well. I think one of those two is definitely a strategy. Well, you could do it with Magic Bullet Otis. Chances are she's gonna just end up not killing one of them because of the strong guys not being easy to kill with them. Kind of just throwing a big wrench in your plans. Okay, shoot a magic bullet. They resist it, that's fine. We can live with that. They get a defense level down thanks to Dark Flame. Okay, we can get another magic bullet off to do even more damage. We can shoot even more people with it. They still resist it, but you know, it's still really funny, so I don't care. Tail's sad. Makes sense though, your Sandy isn't the best right now. Definitely a little bit of a push and pull for the Sandy. It's what I think it's what I expected we'd have seen by now. Like a push-pull Sandy type ID. Because like so far there hasn't been any positive coin IDs that just kind of lose a lot of Sandy with their attacks. Magic Bolt Otis is the first one to really do like that. There's some things that do lose Sandy on positive coin stuff, like here and there. Not like the most though. Like I was expecting there to be like more Sandy loss than like Regret Faust, although I guess that was a Teth Ego, so it makes sense that it's not like anything too insane as far as the Sandy loss goes. Well, this is a heave / Vob, depending on how you look at it. The Abno and the suit are heave, while the weapon is Vob. So which one you classify it as is purely up to you. Okay, Magic Bullet Fire. We love Magic Bullet. And similarly to actually using an Ego skill, Magic Bullet Fire always has a decent chance to roll tails since you lose a fair bit of Sanity on you. It's basically just an Ego as a skill 3. What more could you want? Oh. Scream's dying a little bit, that's fine. It is like that sometimes. It's okay, mostly. Keyword being mostly. So far we have had like no troubles in the dungeon. But that's because, what was I gonna say? That's because it's only floor 3. Yeah. Floor 4 is where things get rough and weird than 3 are. The first 3 floors are more or less normal. You can look at their skills, sure thing. I'll pull up their skills next turn, if I remember. And just show, you know, how they look. Otis base skill applies to Abnos. Maybe? I think does it specify? Yeah, for base Dawn, 5 to 7, inflict rupture, gain aggro. Or not 5 to 7, 5 plus 7. Flashing lure, 3 coins, lust slash. Gain aggro if target has rupture coin power. Inflict rupture, inflict rupture, inflict rupture. Target is less than, if the target has 1 or less rupture count, you inflict a bunch of rupture count with it. That's pretty cool. Below 0 SP does not apply to Abnos, unless it specifies otherwise. If it says add 0 SP below 0 SP, if it says anything SP related, it doesn't apply to admins unless it specifies otherwise. And then skill 3, Roland Omnom. 3 rupture count, heal 15 HP with the skill 3, and you reuse it if you have less than half HP. And you also heal bench based on rupture target. But then Otis is where you know the real fun comes into play. Ignition is a skill 1 that rolls a 17 if target has 9 burn. And this looks Dark Flame looks burn. Skill 2 gives you a magic bullet if you don't have a lot of it. And skill 3, gain a magic bullet, lose magic bullet, -1 times 5 SP, attack weight equal to magic bullet value, a 10 or less SP, 50% chance to become indiscriminate. After if it's 7 magic bullet resets to 0, and if like Dark Flame equal to next turn. A lot of funny stuff on him. I kind of sped through it a little bit, but they're very silly. That's the key there. It's also funny to see the fact that they're Walpurgis Night 2 units. Plus hard mode because you're missing 1 NV stat. Ooh, yeah. Resources are rough. You definitely need to, like, if you're having trouble with hard mode, consider changing who you have the captain as. Chancellor, I think a lot of people are having Otis as their captain, but there is definitely an argument to be made to make, like, either Yi-Sung or Ishmael the captain, depending on which ego you're spamming more. Because whenever you get a kill with the control team captain, you just gain 1 of every resource, effectively. So if you can, like, if you can just spam, like, say, Sunshare and get a lot of kills with it, if Yi-Sung's the captain, you can just gain a bunch of resources. And you can pretty much heal itself at that point. Or you can keep with Otis being the captain if she's getting enough kills. Once again, up to you, of course. And definitely be careful which ego skills you don't use, because, like, of course you're going to use the mass attacks, Oklepa time. But the other ones, you kind of want to be a little careful with what you decide to and decide not to use. Like, Gleppo time, we're going to shoot Gleppo. And the eyes resist Pierce, or Prize, that's unfortunate. They're neutral Pierce, though, that's good. We'll shoot like you, probably, that'll work. Favored. Favored. Dominating. Favored. Favored. Sure, that works. We're going to shoot this thing's eye out. Didn't do that much damage, I was going to consider, but that's fine. I was expecting it to not do too much damage. Nice. One clash against the body. We're doing some damage to that eye. I might have hit the wrong eye with that, that's fine if so. You're trying to defend with your body, you little frog creature. Okay. Got him. You lose this clash. That's fine. I'm not that concerned. Help you sometimes. Well, we can use them. We can shoot you again if we want, or we could detonate magic bullet and shoot you next turn. Though I do like that idea. Yeah, next turn you're being shot. This way we get more mass attack potential off on it. This is pretty good. Like that, okay. Do as much damage as we can to the left eye this turn. It'd be nice if we could, like, stagger it or something. I don't know, though. We'll see. Doesn't seem like it's being very staggered right now, yeah. So what do you think of Dawn? I really can't tell yet. That's the thing. She seems decent. Issue is that there's already a lot of really decent Rupture IDs. Like, you might not think so, because the good Rupture IDs aren't, like, insane IDs for, like, general purposes, but they're really good at what they do. That being Rupture. So we'll have to see. And it's another Rupture-y tanky type ID, strangely enough. It's because Gluttony, I understand that much. Still. You'll stack the magic bullet using your skill 3 alone is great. Yeah, it really is. And the skill 2 is like a little like additional thing from now and then is also nice. Shame this guy's resisting them right now. Land Dawn is just forever going to be a strange choice. That's the thing. When they could have done like any path ego. It's cool though. I think it's funny. I like it. Okay, someone lost sanity here. It was Otis. Yeah, that checks out. You need to get your sanity back. You can't get your sanity back. That's fine then. We let you take some damage here because that's. Oh, this doesn't do any damage. Yeah. That's right. You're just doing SP damage this turn. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna break this eye then. That works. Another Pride Resonance. Excellent. Otis is negative 35 sanity. You forgot to equip egos. It'd be like that sometimes. That hurts though. Yeah. Ooh. You're doing some sanity damage to us. We're fine. We can detonate magic bullet here. Sure thing. We're just gonna rely on that we're gonna get sanity sooner or later from some source, and that'll be good. There's some Dark Flame on Dara at least, so next turn his defense level goes down. At least the trio seems to work well, I guess. Oh, flash loss. More sanity loss on Dawn. Yeah, sanity's not looking great right now, that's fine. We do have fluid sac, that's the thing, so sanity's really not that big of a deal. Benefits of having Faust on like any team. Like 2 tails. Good job, Merso. I haven't even used his regret yet. We haven't even been doing the entire purpose of Merso being here. Okay, you need 3 heads, I believe. Nice. Okay, he's been punched in the gut. Yisung heals SP from that. Nice. I'm gonna do this for the bit. Is this a bad idea? Yes. We've got a 50% chance to hit multiple of our allies right now. Because we're low sanity with Magic Bullet. Counterpoint, funny. It looks like we just hit the enemy though. We did nice. Excellent. Not a lot of damage because of the tails, but that's fine. And it does mean you crowed next fight. But that's also fine. That means your sanity gets brought back to 0, so you can actually do some sanity stuff. Shh. I had to use it there. I had to gamble. Every time you get a new ego, it's like, can't wait to test it, doesn't equip it. Yep, pretty much. Ooh, overload 1, offense level up, defense level up, but it gives us Thunder Branch, which is really good. Sanity battery is also really good, but Thunder Branch means that Dawn's going to be doing a little better off. I'll take you for Merso's sake. Sure. Get another shop with 500 doubloons to spend. Illusion Hunt's really nice. Phantom Pain's really nice, but I've got a plan. The plan didn't work. I was gonna re-roll till we got I was gonna re-roll till Otis showed up. I wanted more bullets, but you know, that's fine. We don't need it. We don't need it. It would be nice, but we don't need it. Well, it's floor 4 time now. Their defense level is down. Oh. It's your turn to show up, it seems. Fair enough. Whirlwind Omnon is struggling. Nice. You're attacking an enemy, though. That's good to see. It doesn't always happen. I'll draw the fluid sac, sure thing. Why not? We should probably drop a Faust fluid sac as well, though. Sanity issues are still prevalent. Run skill 2 and skill 3 powers are the same. Incredible stuff. Truly. Can't say I'm shocked. Hey, do you think Jack does his groceries by going through the mirror dungeons? Would be a pretty good way to do it. Magic Bullet Fire for the bit, of course. Yes, won't kill everyone in one turn. You can only hope. You can pray, but that's all you can do at this point.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
You're struggling, so you're gonna defend. You're struggling, so you're gonna defend. We're gonna fluid sack here because we could use a little bit of sanity, I think, right now. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, looks good. Enough.
완벽한 한 발을 위해 이 전투는 승리할 거야.
We're fine. Floor 4 isn't too bad. They've got a bunch of offense level up, so our clashing is kind of rough right now because of the overload, but that also means they've got defense level down. So we can handle it, I think. Hey, look at that bullet hitting all those guys. Look at them all being like stabbed to death by a bullet, as bullets do. A nice moment with Floral Breeze. Two staggered, one guy unstaggered. Then one guy unstaggered, we can stagger. Or I guess we can't stagger him, but we can kill him. Which is, you know, basically like a perma-stagger. When you really think about it on like a very deep level. The constant poise we have going on is also very funny. Thanks to Nebulizer triggering whenever we get a Pride Res, and Otis basically always triggering Pride Reses on her own. Still super cool to have another identity that has multiple of the same stand affinity. It's a fun gimmick. It means, you know, a little less variety when you're using the unit on your teams, but it also means funny. Sinking. Sure. We have Sinking Deluge as a possibility here, so you know it's something. SB lost is rough. Oh, more poise. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Please? Nice. Good to see. We do need some sanity now, though, that's for sure. Okay, we lost a bunch of sanity there, so it's a fluid sack type of turn. It really is a fluid sack type of turn. We're doing double fluid sack for the bet. We're doing chains of for the Pride Res so we can get Nebula to trigger. For more poise! You know, poise really is important on this team. Do we have a single poise unit? No. That's fine, we can still get crits. You know, the delectable 20% extra crit damage they have. Nice. Especially if we can get, if we can get clear mirror calm water, we're gonna be in a stupidly good spot. We'll just see if we get that lucky, though. A little bit of a... could be anyone's game type of deal. Weakness, excellent. Should be doing pretty good this turn. Yeah, there's only a single attack coming our way. Then a magic bullet, fire the magic bullet after that. More pride for the sake of our pride resonance. But we gotta shoot more people, that's fun. Right after getting another bullet. So we're gonna shoot 2 people with this one. Cool. Yippee. What a it's just such a cool idea. I've just been so giddy about this update just in general, because like I mean it's LobCorp stuff. I love LobCorp. It wasn't apparent enough. This update just a peak. Like once again, I don't care much for lanterns, so like I think Dawn Lantern is really cool. It's an ego that I do not care too much about, but Magic Bullet's just so awesome. Malkuth announcer, Pierre Jack announcers, those are like cool. Once again, not characters I particularly care about, but Malkuth is awesome, of course. Pierre Jack, I know some people like. And then the Green Dawn stuff. I love the ordeals. I'm so glad to see them back. Oh wait, I want to fail this. I forgot. Well, there goes 20 sanity. Or 30 sanity. That's the worst than my memory served me wrong. Okay. That's okay. You'll be able to gain that 30 sanity back in time or so. Not that you were really doing too much on the team. You're just there to potentially use regret sooner or later when I remember to actually use you. No trespassing. Okay. I guess I can't do any trespassing. Darn. Ooh, gun. Unfortunately, it is a single target gun on an enemy that I resists pierce, I think, so, not the best. That's okay. Blitzak should hopefully beat no trespass. Ooh, that was a little scary, but we're fine. She could have actually lost that if he had gotten forehead. You're expecting someone just fighting this fragment in the event because of it in the background of Dawn's up there. Yeah, I can see how you could think that. It really sounded like they were just going all in on Green Dawn. My thinking was, I was fairly certain like they were just doing like no Green Noon or anything. I think if anything we would have gotten like a Green Noon as well, but no, we got some variation of Green Dawns. That's cool. A little bit of expanded lore on the Green Dawns, since that's, you know, what everyone's been like clamoring for. Everyone's been like, oh, we need more lore about the Green Dawn. And, you know, Project Moon was like, oh, we got you. Here's more of them. And, you know, sometimes, you know, that's all you need. Green, you pulled green. Green is, Walpurgis stuff. There's two different types of green. It can be a little hard to notice, but, there is, in fact, a difference between 2-star and 3-star / announcer. 2-star, of course, would only 2-star would be Dawn, while 3-star / announcer would be, Otis, or one of the announcers. It's hard to tell the difference, but like it's either like a duller green or a slightly more like glowy green. Love creating with blue attack. Love my ears. Hope they had. Oh yeah, hope they had compliment. They definitely will. It is another fan favorite, Abno E.G.O, so definitely. I feel like. I guess here's my current prediction. I think next Walpurgis Night is going to be a Ruina one. But then the one after that, Walpurgis Night 4 is going to be another Lobotomy one. And it's going to be Yasad, probably with, like, another random ordeal, maybe. And I think Yasad's the perfect time to give us, like, another give us, like, a Solemn Lament E.G.O ID. Although then we'd have, basically, we'd have so many stuff from Ruina, Yasad lore in the game. So I don't know. They might not want to do it like that. You got the good green, nice. Otis has been staggered. Not cool. Luckily, Yisung's extracting revenge, but not enough revenge to kill. There's a couple status effects on these guys, too. Okay, we should hopefully be able to deal with these guys, though. Oh god, we need E.G.Os desperately. Okay, that's fine. We will use E.G.Os then. As many as we need to. We've got the lighter, so we're kind of set, really. Nice. That's a kill. Boomsack is also going to be a kill, most likely. Alongside more sanity to make up for, you know, the sanity we're losing by spamming E.G.Os in order to actually win these clashes against these rude guys. And then maybe Butterfly will be fighting someone's Kanto. Yeah, I could see it. The, I forgot the name of the aberration, but yeah. Definitely very possible. I think any of them could. If we could get skin profit, I mean skin profit's very desired. I mean, if we could get whatever we got in Kanto 4 in someone's Kanto, and like the Kanto 4 Abnos seems so like scatterbrained and like I thought why they're there, but you know. Everyone press Walpurgis. Cool Abno. Oh, I think President. You're definitely like I absolutely agree. I think the Prize of Silence fight in Ruina is great and one of the best in the game. As insane as that might sound to some people. Get Pearson Gloom time, that means it's either Fox, Centipede, or KQE. So nothing too bad. Centipede and a little annoying, that's fine though.
재료들이 기분이 좋네.
Give us time to shoot you a bunch.
처리라도 했나 봐.
And we do like shooting this guy a bunch. It's a favorite activity of mine.
피워보지. 유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지. 잘 썰렸다.
깔끔한 절단력.
And bleed on it too, I guess. Cool. We should have declared it or something to actually inflict bleed potency, but you know, 4 bleed count, that's something, I guess. Oh yeah, 6 bleed count now, thanks to Merso. Cool. Shh.
저기 봐. 재료들이 걸어다니고 있네.
Metal bolt fire. The wind clash. Without ringing, wind clash. We can change the others use to start rolling bad, and that won't win the clash. We can pursuance you to win the clash then. That works. We need to win a clash here, but otherwise we can just keep on attacking you, redirect the pursuance, and that should be pretty good clashing. You think that price silence would be light off fight on the next railway? Could be something price of silence related. I don't know. So far it seems to only have it's only been Mirror Dungeon Abnos though, so I don't know. Although it sure is called Orange Clock, whatever it is. Orange Mirror Orange Clock Road, something weird like that. Which does have Clockwork Orange in it, which isn't String Theocracy, so who knows, maybe there's gonna be some Ruina stuff there. I doubt it. I don't think it's me. I think there's quite a few random events that really seem like lending as if they're going to be A-lefts eventually, so yeah, definitely. Like the Spring of Roses, not the Sign of Roses, the one that's like a bloody like Carmilla. The one that gives you the Carmilla E.G.O gift, that's definitely gonna be an A-left. There's no doubt in my mind about that. And it's another rose-themed one, which is scary because that means Carmen. Ooh. And as we all know, Carmen is very scary because it's Carmen. Maybe an orange aberration of. True. We'll see. So far, none of the reels have only been done stuff we've already seen in Mirror Dungeon, and that seems like it's going to be the case going forward. It seems to be a good way to actually add Mirror Dungeon Abnos that aren't going to show up in the main story and make them actually fightable. So I don't know. I think there's a big backlog they got to get through as far as Abnos go. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're not planning to add anything new in the railway. I don't know how worth it is to investigate into the name as to try and figure out what it's going to be as well. I'm sure there's some like info you could glean from that. On the other hand, it's not like the other names have really mattered to the Abnos too much for some of them. I don't know. Mobius fits some of the Abnos on the Mobius ring, but like not really all of them. I mean, yeah, you could debate about it. It's hard to say. We'll see soon, though. It makes the voices sound very friendly. They're telling me to hurt people, though. Sad face. I mean, who are you to deny, though? That's the thing. Like, if Carmen tells you to hurt people, then I mean, I guess you gotta hurt people. I'm not the one who makes the rules, Carmen does. Mala just eating people is a very funny touch. It's hard to deny. I bet the Blind Obsession app will be next railway. Yeah, probably. I'll have to see. You know, maybe they'll have Donggrang. They're not gonna have Donggrang. It seems like they're not gonna have any more actual story fights in the in their fractional railways, because it seems like or nothing like big story stuff, because it seems like going forwards they might make it so they're always going to just be require Canto 3 to be beaten to unlock this. Although that's definitely going to be a bad idea, because there's definitely going to be a lot of stuff that's going to not be like beatable until you're like actually up to date. Like we're going to get to a point where you need like level 50 stuff and onwards for fractional railways, so I don't know.
저러다 큰일만 나갈 텐데.
Like, it's not impossible. Like, we could technically see Ricardo in the next Refraction Railway. It's possible. That's the thing. No. No, you can't do this to me. Game. You can't just soft lock me against Shock Centipede. I'm not pressing anything here. I can't pause. I can't, like, unpause. And this is happening. Do I wait? Or do I just... I assume it's because he tried going for an attack that got cancelled because he's at 1 HP, but like... Hard to say. Let's go. 300 Lunacy, guys. Let's go. Shock Centipede. Soft block. Jump scare. Yeah. Ugh. I want to be able to refight Dongrang and Dogback sooner or later, but you know, the game's rude like that. Love our lunacy. We love our free lunacy. Hopefully that's not going to happen again.
오늘은 얼마나 찢을까?
재료들이 기분이 좋나 본데?
약품 처리라도 했나 봐.
Well, hopefully that's not going to be a reoccurring issue. We're going to have to refight you again. That's unfortunate because you're a little bit of a news fest.
탈출 개체 확인.
잘 썰렸다.
깔끔한 절단력인가?
Because I hope that's the only new soft lock in the dungeon. Yeah, we can hope. We can pray. Hi, buddy. Hi.
피어나라.
Oh, don't fall.
유효타 좋아. 계속
My dog's
최선을
saying
다해.
hi to me.
아이씨, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
Hi, buddy. How you doing? Bring the sun shower you. Oh, hi. Yes, I'm petting you. I know, I see you. Yes. Hi.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
I think Gregor's telling me he wants to go outside. And yeah, it's about the time for that, it seems. So I think after this turn, I'm going to take a quick mid-centipede break to take my dog outside one last time tonight. Oh, he's climbing on top of me. He's dragging me away with his paws. Yes, buddy,
이 스며들 듯한 비.
Your dog's name is Gregor, it sure is. I got him a week and a half ago. Good boy.
살코기 바를 땐 칼을,
한방
뼈를
먹였네.
자를 땐
이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
We'll let music play in the background, but I'm gonna take him outside real quick. Shh. Otherwise he's gonna be silly until I do. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, he's going outside. So he should be good now, hopefully. Get back to fighting you. We did a lot of damage to you last turn though, that's good. Neutral, sure. Sure. Looks good. Nice, okay. Good damage with Sun Shower, of course. Hopefully we're not going to get soft locked against you again. If we do, then I think we'd have officially been cursed, but if not, everything should be fine. We'll see if we've been cursed or not.
좋아. 방금은 전략이 승리. 계속 밀어붙이자.
Okay, you're at, what, 500 HP? Okay, decent.
벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
I could try, like, managing him so I don't get soft look, because it seems like it was because of how much damage I did or something. If I had to guess. Fire magic bullet, yeah, okay, nice. Do some good damage here. I should have paid attention to which part I was doing. And varieties, E.G.O are different from season IDs. Well, the thing is, what do you think the last ID of Season 2 depends on what you define Season 2 as. The last ID that released within the period of Season 2 was Warp Ye Song, but that wasn't a Season 2 ID, but that was the last ID that released during Season 2. The last Season 2 ID that released was Molar Otis, if you include event IDs as a part of the season, but you might count them separately. The last normal Season 2 ID was Keikor Ponglu. Which was like, still like, that was still like the banner, that was still like, within like, you know, 2 weeks of the final update for Kanto 4. 180 HP, okay. Should be fine. Let's hope the thing doesn't happen again. If it happens again, I'm just gonna end the run. Honestly. How much boxes you will get if you buy the battle pass. So we've got 112 boxes at the bottom pass. I think most people buy it early, haven't seen this yet. But yeah, I've known about that. Yeah. You're gonna be like this? Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's an issue with, you know, the skills that get cancelled when it gets brought down to 1 HP, soft lagging the game. I'm, going to wait for a hotfix, hopefully to drop tomorrow to fix that, so this is doable. That is really unfortunate, isn't it? Huh. Yay, 300 lunacy indeed. Okay, I'm gonna forfeit, yeah. I was gonna continue to patch. I realized if I do this, I can still claim my full lunacy, more or less. And then I can do another 10 pull. Someone reports the bug, I guess. Yeah, I mean, sure, I think this issue is probably gonna be somewhat widespread. That's the thing, being unable to mirror dungeons. But yeah, we've got more lunacy now, so let's just, so we can do another 10 pull with only a minimal amount of paid lunacy spent, and we can, end the stream off with this. Bit of a bang. Hopefully. This looks like the opposite of a bang. And it sure was the opposite of a bang, alright. Well, I am 23 pulls away from just being able to buy Malkuth with Ideality, so that's cool at least. But yeah, that is an unfortunate way to end this. A very unfortunate way to end this. That's fine though, because I'll make sure in the future I'm gonna do like a burn run with you. I'm gonna do a rupture run with Dawn. I'm gonna do that sort of stuff soon because That's gonna be the real fun. But anyways, I do think that will be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I need to think that. Yeah, there we go. Bye.